Cockroaches are one of the most well-known insects to man. During the summer months, you can often find them scurrying in the bushes, or better yet, in your bathtub. People often deem them as pests because they are known for burrowing through drywall or eating through old books. However, in reality, only 1% of the 4,600 different types of cockroaches interact with humans. The majority of them can be found in wild areas such as forests, caves, and bushes. This is due to their omnivorous diet. Cockroaches are known to eat anything that will qualify as organic matter. Hence why people sometimes open up a book to see a nice handsome creeper staring back at them. The wide diet range also, however, allows cockroaches to live in a wide variety of habitats. Although they prefer the tropical heat, cockroaches can also survive in areas of extreme cold, such as the Arctic. Cockroaches are nocturnal, so you'll typically find them hiding in cracks and crevices during the day, so watch out. The origin of the cockroach is believed to be some 300 million years ago during the Carboniferous era. The fossils found in this period aren't exact replicas of the modern cockroach, but it is apparent that insects that broadly resembled the cockroach flourished throughout this time. It wasn't until the mid-Mesozoic period, or roughly 200 million years ago, that the first fossil which resembles the modern cockroach appeared. Today, most cockroaches are identical to the one that existed during the mid-Mesozoic period. And as we can see here is a modern cockroach, and here is one that would have existed roughly 50 million years ago. And as you can see, they are very similar and not much has changed. Although the species of cockroach that existed 200 million years ago still exists today, it doesn't mean that cockroaches haven't adapted. What it does mean, however, is that none of the adaptations were necessary for the survival during that period of time. Since the cockroaches were able to survive in their environment, it led to some 4,600 different species of cockroaches that still exist today. They all vary slightly in size and shape, but for the most part they are very similar. If we look closely here, we'll see the order that cockroaches belong to, which is Blattodea. Now we zoom out and follow it to the end of the cladogram, we'll see that at the end, termites also belong to this same order, the same order as cockroaches. What this means is that since the cockroach has survived for so long, it has become the ancestors for different species. Other species that fall under this roof are the mantis. They both belong to the order Blattodea and are descendants of the cockroach. This discovery threw scientists for a loop because until it was discovered that the cockroach was the ancestor of the termite, it was believed that through natural selection the old ancestor would die off and the new and improved descendant would flourish. But because the cockroach is naturally very resilient and flexible in terms of its environment, it has been able to survive for such a long time and in a way ignore natural selection. Furthermore, evidence that adaptations still occur in cockroaches is seen in their development of wings. Most, but not all, male cockroaches have wings, whereas females do not. The wings might once have been used to fly, but nowadays, most of the wings are small and undeveloped. They are considered vestigial organs in most cockroaches, with the exception of the American cockroach, that is able to use its wings to glide if it starts from a high-off point. Reasons for the discontinued use of wings are believed to be due to the size and structure of the organism. Cockroaches are large and their wings are relatively small. They would be like sitting ducks in the air, easy for prey to catch them. Cockroaches also developed really good ground skills with the ability to run 50 body lengths per second, which is the equivalent of a human running 200 miles an hour, so clearly they prefer to use their groundwork. In conclusion, cockroaches are an example of a very well-evolved species. Their wide range in diet and suitable environments give them an advantage over nearly any other species. They are also stronger and faster for their size than almost any other species, and overall one of the best structurally developed species that has ever existed. This is why it has managed to exist relatively unchanged for around 300 million years. It survived the mass extinction of the dinosaur, and research also shows that it's adapting to the changing environment caused by human actions. The cockroach might possibly be the perfect species.